Hello everyone, I'm the Hassan Angel, and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing another Yandere simulator redesign. This time I'm just doing a set of the rivals. I have the rival name thing pulled up so I do not get them wrong. So we're doing the 2nd through 5th rivals. So that'd be Amai, Kizana, Oka, and Asu. And I started with Oka because out of this set she is my favorite. Because she has that, well, most people would call it big titty goth GF energy. And that's kind of the joke I went for. I call it, I went through a phase in my youth where I had a huge crush on Hinata Hyuga and never realized until late into my teen/adulthood. So that's the energy I went for. I also sprinkled in a bit of Sophia Nygaard in there with her outfit, because I was just like, I could see Oka wearing some of the stuff Sophia wears. Unironically. You can actually see originally I was going to do them in casual clothes, but then I just did modified uniforms because I wanted to figure out how to more organically incorporate their club things into their outfits. And then, I don't know how, but every time I've attempted to draw them, I always draw Oka and Asu, like, as a set. So, I kind of drew them as if they have this, like, friendship dynamic of, like, a sun and moon type dynamic. Like, I accidentally always make them being really close friends. So Asu just has big ball of sunshine, ball of energy vibes going on, and I gave her enough like kind of like how I did with Rivalry. When it comes to poses, I wanted their poses to reflect their personality more. So that's why Asu has this more a wide open, taking up space pose, and Oka's really closed in on herself. And this just kind of furthers their type of dynamic. Like, I imagine in my accidental version where I've rewritten the characters, Asu is always going out and having fun and constantly dragging Oka away from occult stuff to join her. Like, forced friendship. Through like I always say, like, if somebody wants to write it already, if you want to write Oka and Asu as, like, a lesbian couple, I'm down for it. But they're very much that some people try to make a fun dynamic. But they can either be platonic or romantic. I thought the Kizana's design was a bit lazy, especially since he already had Coconut, who looked very similar. But I still wanted to keep aspects like the hair being a royal purple. And really, if you want the royal purple, he should have gone for a slightly more pink purple than blue. I wanted her to look very much like she was very concerned about her looks, but she was very passionate about acting. And I wanted to make her look as elegant as possible. So I gave her lipstick, made her hair kind of flow behind her, but still gave it kind of that real look. Removed where her rose was. And gave her a play script. It took a while to figure out how I wanted to do her hair, because I knew I didn't want to do just like drill bun, since Osana already has pigtails similar to that. So I ended up giving her 4 drill type hair things, so she looked different enough from Osana and the nurse rival. I also gave her heels because I thought it made her look fancier. Something I did with Amai, and it was kind of similar to what I did with Asana. Well, I made Osana much shorter than she is, because all the rivals were about the same height, and that's something I messed with in this. I made them all, like, if they were in a lineup, they would be like a slight roller coaster, but not entirely. And obviously, Kizana's height's not entirely truthful in this, and she's wearing heels, so really she would probably be around the same height as Oka. But I wanted to give at least one of the characters a chubbier build in this set. Just because I was drawing a lot of skinnier girls, given they had different body types. Like I made Oka very curvy to appease the fanboys. And you'll actually see I gave her a basket and I completely forgot to draw it when I do the inking. I made Asu a bit flatter rather than being very stacked, for lack of a better word. And I gave Kizana more of a average build that you'd see on actresses making... How do I put this? We all say the ideal body type is a very curvy, big-busted girl, but you'll see most celebrity women actually are flatter chested, so I based her build more off of girls who would be famous when I grew up. So they have smaller chests but a bit more curvy. Originally I was going to give her this like corset outfit, and then I switched to a school uniform type look so I could show off how each of them could have different ways to show off that they're the club leader. And Kizana's was a bit lazy and I feel a bit bad about it. But by the time I was like, well, I put way much more effort into the other girls than hers. I was already so close to being done with the drawing that I was just like, she can just have something around her waist. So she has this more bandana thing she ties around her waist to... I just thought it looked good at the time. I actually made a few changes to how I did her sketch. To decide with a friend like Asu, she'd probably have some sort of pin that was an attempt to get her to have her hair out of her face, and I just thought that the like little star pupils would be cute on her. And it really linked into making these two very much. Designing them, coloring them as a unit from this point forward. Because I was just like, well, sorry, Asana, you have a sunshine best friend now. Not that you wanted one, but you have one. you can see, I gave Asu more shorts under her skirt along with thigh highs because in my head she very much has the personality where she's always like doing some sort of like stunt, and so it was probably a gift that Oka gave to her, like these shorts, like for the sanity of me. Where are these shorts? You can see I played with giving her the regular bandana until I realized that I could very easily like incorporate Osana's club thing into her, so I gave her it as like this fingerless glove looking thing, and then I transferred the design onto the little sports like jacket I gave her. Made it kind of look like a really stylized sports logo. I spent way too long trying to figure out the lace design on Oka's leggings. I finally end up in the coloring stages deciding to just give her something similar to what she already has. You'll see a lot more pauses in my drawing this video, especially when I start working on Amai, because my roommate, the cat, has decided when I start drawing, that's when she wants to be cuddly, or she wants to attack my drawing pen. And so I have to do what I call eat the cat, which is basically just taking her off my lap and putting her on the bed. But at some point I had to change my drawing position because she wouldn't stay off. But yeah, that's what a bunch of food pauses are, especially in the liner and coloring phases. I actually didn't have to change the skin colors of this set much. I only ended up changing Kizana's skin because I thought she looked nicer. But Asu already has a bit darker skin than the other girls, and Oka already has a bit much lighter skin. Which, again, plays into my little, like, dumb, like, sun and moon best friends. Reluctant. So I kept them as they were. Ended up largely keeping everybody but Kizana the same as they appear in canon, just changing up their heights a bit and their proportions. So if I inevitably do a lineup of these characters, there's some interest. Changing the... You can see I accidentally clicked on it. I will start drawing and post it next week because I had it up for reference for a comic. Ended up when it came to the highlights in my hair, because I was kind of using Asana and Asu as a unit, I gave them the same colors and ended up with Kizana. Changing her hair color a tad bit, so that when I eventually drew Kizana, there was all these differences in her hair. Kizana. All of them largely stayed the same when it comes to color, skin type. I mean, the biggest difference is Frosted Flare made Kizana obviously curvier, and Amai I made it almost heavier. The rest is just finishing up the coloring and adding final details that make me feel like each character is more polished. So I'm going to stop talking now. And I hope y'all like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see y'all next time. Oh, before I forget, I am going to, because it's just going to help making these videos faster, you'll start seeing for my intro and outro, there are, as soon as I finish the animations, going to be animated bits for those. So those will be largely the same at the beginning and at the end of videos. And yeah, that is all from me today. Enjoy the rest of the video.